Oh, would you like to give some advice?
We love when you give advice.
Fuck yeah.
Here, why don't you read this?
By the way, also tune into my podcast, BS with Brian Simpson. It's available on all platforms.
BS with Brian Simpson.
The advice champ.
All right. Here we go, advice champ. I have a real boner of a predicament that I think only you guys can help me with. Me and my big-titted monster are thinking of getting into the content game to make a couple extra bucks, but we are struggling to come up with the right angle. We've, really just me, narrowed it down to 2 genres. Farts or feets.
Feets.
She's a Nubian queen above 18, so I know we have a shot at capturing the hearts of pale pink-white nerds with a black fetish. Do you think there's more of a market in the foot finger game or letting my old battle axe of a wife let them rip after a heavy meat dinner? Any advice you can give would be much appreciated. Jesus, bro, I think this is...
He's asking what's going to be more lucrative.
Yeah, I think it's
farts or
obvious.
feet,
Why you can't do both?
Wow.
This is why we bring Brian in.
Wow. What? Break the binary.
The fart feet mistress.
Is that against the terms of service?
No, it's not. And no one even... Why are you making it one or the other?
Yeah, so
Right?
polarizing.
Yeah. You do feet videos and then you offer to sell the farts in a jar to like your higher tier people.
Nailed it. That's why you're a good
This is
businessman,
why
Brian.
you're here.
Yeah, that's what I do.
This is why you're here. I mean, obviously, I think you should start with feet first, but feet first,
Feet
and
first.
then get into your. But yeah, why are you limiting yourself?
Yeah, feet to me seems easier because you don't need to watch what you eat. There's not a lot of production, right? Because farting, you have to eat, you
Get
have
a
to plan.
pedicure, get a good camera, some good lighting. Snap
Different
away.
scenarios, you can take requests. Oh, I want you to step in the whipped cream, whatever.
Do all that.
And it's not fucking with your damn fiber levels.
Yeah. And then at the end of the shoot, she's like, "Hey, there's one in the chamber." You hit record.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The farts seem like more opportunity.
Yeah.
More opportunistic chances.
I think also, I mean, I'm guessing here, but I think the fart people, they're smaller than the feet people.
Most definitely.
For sure.
But they might be willing to spend more.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you can find everyone will show you their feet or selling. But if someone's like, "I want your farts," and you go, "Well, this is fucking $150," I think that they're like that. That's
150
I don't
per
know.
fart
Yeah.
into a
Also,
mason
bro.
jar.
Also, bro. You make a video of the fart.
Yeah.
You buy a bunch of fucking mason jars. You get you a daggone pressurized canister of methane, and you fill it up, or something that smells like farts, and you just fill up. You rub it in the jar.
That's inauthentic, Brian.
What you talking about?
I want it to smell exactly what I requested you eat.
Only if the secret comes out. We ain't doing this all over the place being sloppy like Puff Daddy.
But then you have a transport problem. You got a FedEx. Or can you send farts in the mail? Is that legal?
Yeah, people
Yeah,
do
you
it.
can do that.
Yeah, people
Well, you
do
can't
it.
send body fluids. I know that.
It's just air.
Throwing thimbles of bath water, all that shit.
It's just a sweet smell of the air that came out of her
Listen,
Brown
I would
eye.
do it. If you die tomorrow, I got to feed our kids.
Farts
I
and
can't
feet.
work.
Do
Farts
it.
and feet.
But also just know that like most people on OnlyFans ain't making that much money.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, the top girls make a lot of money, but
There's so many people doing it.
yeah, most people doing like making very 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 little.
This one is definitely for you. I cannot wait for your thought on this. Okay. I thought you might enjoy to hear that my dog is a racist. Last year, my partner and I moved in together and decided to get a dog. We both love small dogs, so we went for is it dachshund? Is that how you say it?
Yeah, dachshund.
Now these dogs are notorious barkers, but a few months into owning her, we were telling people about how lucky we are that our dog is relaxed and rarely makes any noise. However, recently we've noticed she's become reactive to certain people. She only barks at black people and literally nobody else. It's become a real issue, especially because we are both white as hell. Let me confirm, neither of us are racist and have black friends, which is why this has been such a shock. What really tipped us off was the other day driving with our dog in the car. She became completely irate and barking uncontrollably, seemingly at nothing. Then we saw it. A large billboard with a black family on it.
Oh my God. Even the billboard?
Now that our dog's racism is conclusive, please can all the mommies out there give us advice on how to best train this Gestapo dog to normal behavior? Thank you, Sam. I don't know.
Well, okay. First of all, I feel like dogs pick up on their owner's energy. One of y'all uncomfortable around black people. Just because you don't qualify it as racism don't mean you ain't racist.
Maybe like their energy shifts, right?
Yeah.
Like a black guy walks in
It's
and
your
they
energy
tense
shifting.
up.
But also, but the way you have to, I think whenever that happens, you gotta separate. You gotta put them in a room, like separate them from the pack. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you gotta send the signal that you have to, because what they want is to be a part of everything. So you have to send the signal that like separate them from the pack is like that's a negative reinforcement. So they'll eventually.
I think they need to take this dog to like very black atmospheres. You know what I mean? To like really like they have to immerse the dog in black culture.
It's a really good idea.
They should go to barbecues. They should go to like, you know what I mean? Like go to a barber shop, just fucking sit there.
Just play the whole Roots discography.
Do it
in their doghouse.
Nonstop. I think they just need to
Immersion.
be immersed in black culture. Yeah. And
But that could have the opposite effect.
does the dog just like the whole time?
Right.
But they can't go crazy.
that
Eventually,
long.
they'll tire themselves out barking,
Yeah.
right?
Did they say what kind of dog it was?
Dachshund.
Dachshund.
They're
Dachshund.
little
Oh, those
wiener
are not
dogs.
a threat. Oh yeah, why don't you just stay at your black friend's house for overnight?
Yeah, or like a week or a month,
Yeah.
and then that'll
These
stop.
so-called black friends that don't make you uncomfortable at all.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe the dog was harmed by a black person prior to being owned by these white people, because maybe that happened too. We don't know where the dog came from. I had a dog that hated UPS workers every time. The Elvis would bark at the UPS guy.
But that's normal because
It invades their territory.
people that deliver stuff, they bring in other animals' scents and shit because they go to every house.
Oh yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So it's normal for dogs and shit to bark at them.
Is this another one? Mm-hmm. Oh, there's one more. Okay.
Let's see.
Oh, Jesus
Dog
Christ.
is racist. Wow.
I love your show and level-headed advice you give. I hope you read this email because I really need your advice. I'm a 31-year-old woman. I've been with my live-in boyfriend for almost 6 years. We do not have any kids, and we'd want to someday. We both have great jobs and good disposable income. Everything is peaceful, and I'm happy. However, recently, his lesbian sister and her wife asked if we can donate his sperm to them so they can have a baby with her features and her wife's features. They will artificially inseminate the sperm to the sister's wife. They told him they will raise the baby with a careful language wording that my BF helped with conceiving him, her, zimzer, whatever it is. They also told him they will not be legally and financially responsible for the baby, which is dubious. Money isn't an issue, though, and this is more about the relationship boundaries and family dynamics. I like his sister and her wife and excited about the prospects of them having kids, but I don't want my boyfriend to give them his jizz. I don't want my boyfriend to give away his jizz because we don't even have kids yet. I want to have kids first before he starts giving them kids away. I'm just not okay with him being an uncle daddy and having my future kids play second fiddle to his sister's baby. Is it selfish of me to not allow my boyfriend to share his jizz with his sister's wife? Am I being unreasonable or closed-minded? Gene.
See, I was on Jean's side for most of that letter, but at the end, she revealed herself to be a fucking psycho.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's not a competition.
Oh, the competition part. Yeah. That's
sounds
very
like
ego.
Yeah, she's more
driven.
concerned about having one first.
Yeah.
Before the sister. And it's like, why aren't you taking
Just do it then.
loads for 6 years?
You can just do it.
Yeah.
I think my first thing I would say to them is like, you're saying that you don't have kids and you definitely do want kids and you're financially in a position to have kids. Just have the fucking kid then.
Well, hold on. I as a woman, I see the protectiveness over the boyfriend's jizz. Like, imagine if you gave your sister your jizz before you gave me your jizz. I'd be like, you like your sister better than me? I would feel a little slighted.
Yeah, but
I would feel slighted.
But if you rank that on the scale of all the other things that I've done with my jizz, that's like the highest.
That's
like,
the highest
I usually
form.
just throw it away.
Yes.
I usually throw it away.
But you're making a person, Brian.
But I do think look, you can either have the conversation where you go, I don't want to do this. I don't want you to have it first. I think it's, it makes me uncomfortable. I'd rather you keep blah, blah, blah. And then it creates this kind of, this tension, right? And then people are going to be upset at your request. Or you can do it, you know what? Let's just have our baby now. And then you kind of put them on the back burner because you're like, well, we're actually having a kid right now.
Yeah, I do that.
And then you can get your kid, you can be first. And then if after that you feel like it's okay for him to donate, then you decide then. Because also what might happen is they have their own kid.
Yeah, you're not going to want it.
And then you go, I don't want you to have another kid over here.
it's weird.
Also, you say no, by the way.
Right.
I'm not giving my sister my sperm.
Right.
Ask Pops. Ask your father.
Yeah, ask your
Yeah,
dad's
ask your
old balls.
dad for his jizz.
Right, but I'm not trying to. But then you know what? But no, because that's not you. Right.
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 Because they're the offspring, so he shares more
right,
DNA.
Right. She's half dad, half mom. If you
Yeah.
just get it from the dad, it's not going to be half you.
Right.
I mean, what does the boyfriend want? We don't even know what he
We
wants.
don't know that.
I don't know, man. But listen, babe, you know, part of being lesbian, you know, you get a dog or you get a sperm donor. But it's weird to ask your sibling for their jizz.
Yeah, because it puts that guy in a really compromising. It's not a win. It's a no win.
But I mean, also, but here's the other thing too. It's like y'all ain't married. I don't know if you get to tell him what to do with his jizz.
It's a great point.
Yeah, they're not even like
It's a very different conversation.
family yet.
Right.
Right? You're my
Right.
boyfriend is different than this my husband.
Yeah, I don't think you have say over your boyfriend's sisters.
True. It's not legal yet.
Yeah, this is all weird. But I would say no. I would that solves the whole problem.
But
right
I mean,
there.
imagine explaining that to your children that you
But
produce with your brother's jizz. Like,
The
oh yeah,
biggest
that's
point
too
in this
complicated.
is that we don't know how he feels. That's a big factor. Because he might be like, I definitely want them to have this. Or he might be like, I'm uncomfortable with this.
And it depends on how much I believe in their relationship. Because the truth is, you can't legally tell somebody that they aren't going to be financially responsible.
I know.
Because the child support is the baby's right.
I also think a big factor is, does his lesbian sister's wife, is she open to him having sex with her? Because that would make a big
That would
sway me.
definitely
That would
change
be
the
a-
whole dynamic.
Yeah. If she's like, I'm gay, I don't like dicks, I'd be like, this is how you get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And are they hot? Are these hot lesbians
Yeah.
or are they ugly?
Yeah.
Are these weightlifting lesbians or are these fucking lipstick lesbians?
Right.
You know?
Well,
Right.
one of them's lipstick for sure.
Hopefully
Yeah.
it's the fucking
Hopefully.
wife, not his sister. He's like, all right, listen, I'm going to have to fuck you. I know you're my sister.
Or
but-
you're gonna be creative with it, like take the egg from the girlfriend, take the sperm from the brother, but the sister carries the baby.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's fucking weird, dude.
Yeah.
Now your sister's pregnant with your baby.
Yo, is that even legal?
That's totally legal. I don't think.
Is it?
I'm sure it's happened. It's probably happened.
Fuck.
Whereas, because somebody in the lesbian relationship might have, like the girl with the good eggs might not have
Right.
childbearing hips or big enough titties or whatever.
Big enough titties. Yeah. That's not a hindrance to getting.
No, but I'm just saying, like, there's gonna be more milk for the baby. It's gonna look like she's more suited to carry.
Yeah,
a
that's
baby.
right. Big old titties.
Right.
Yeah, big
That's true.
milkers.
I had huge.
Your tits were huge.
Oh, you just watched a YMH highlight. Did you love it? Why don't you have more fun? Click around. Click here, click there, click everywhere. Put a clicker in your beehole. Look, try it out. Have more fun. Why don't you subscribe? That way, every time a video drops, you can be notified. You don't have to think about it. Just do it, man. You're not going to miss a moment of denim. Pull your jeans up, subscribe.